M-Star, how you doing? Mike, how you doing? I've been on this scene for well over an hour already. Long enough that I got out my chair because I can't approach the scene. On the right over there on the top of the hill where the lights are, up there, right over here below that sign, there's a white pickup truck involved with the wreck. They got 15 shell casings. They had 3 people run. I know they have at least 1 in custody. I believe they have 2 of the 3. The third one, the last they'd seen or heard, that's E470 right there. They thought that they had him on camera up there, at least E470 did. They called the police and told them he was on the camera. They can't seem to find him though. And here they have the road closed, and of course I'm inside their perimeter. They put me inside the perimeter because it wasn't secure to be outside at the time, because they thought over here on the left, they thought they had one over there. They might have caught that one. So there was an armed person, or there is an armed person. There are drones in the air right there, so they're still looking for the guy. They haven't found what? Oh, yeah. So they'll probably find him. We're out in the middle of nowhere, if you guys hadn't noticed. I mean, this is a field here with E470 there. On the other side of this E470 is Bar Lake. But it's up a ways yet. Tower Road is down past E470 a ways. This is farm country. The guy's not getting far. You know, if the drone has FLIR capabilities, they'll spot them. They did have to get new batteries or charge them or whatever. I'm guessing they got new batteries for it. But they won't let me up there at this point. So I went and got my chair finally after an hour standing here recording them. I did get one suspect on recording when I first got here, and they put me inside the perimeter. He was right here just about where I'm at, or pretty close to it, that they had next to the car. He didn't look to be in too good a shape. As I understand it, one person got tasered, and that might have been him. I'm not sure though. Not entirely positive. I'm not positive about the tasering either. I heard taser deployed. That doesn't mean that he actually got tasered. So, the 3 individuals are involved in this, and I've been out here for a good while. I mean, I don't even know what time it is. Hang on. What time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been out here for several hours. I've been out here for like 2 hours. Because it was before 2 o'clock that all this happened. I think it was like 1:30-ish when all this started. There are drones over there now.
320 to TAC 110. Are you back on primary?
They all went to Brighton primary. We had Commerce City here, Brighton, and Adams County here, including the K9. Drone top left of the screen. He's right there. That flashing in the center of the screen, that's the drone. I know there's a little bit of delay. But flying above the cars right there is the drone. Let's see if I can zoom on it a little bit. And I lost. It's moving. I'm kind of tilted trying to do this too. There we go. There's the drone right there. It's moving around, so when you zoom in, it's a lot harder to keep on it when it's moving. Oh, there he goes, moving again. And this lady over here, she's been entertainment all night, yelling at people to turn around. They're just looking for a suspect. There is a bunch of trailers over here on the top of the hill area, like travel trailers that people are staying in, kind of camped out on this property. And they had the canine up there in Adams County, and they were knocking on the doors over there, checking over there. But obviously they didn't find anything. They left a long time ago from up there. So as for this wreck, I haven't been able to do anything. Looks like they're finally turning everyone around. They were letting people through at one point to go westbound. Looks like they're turning them around completely now, which really messes people up trying to do anything. Hold on, I'm trying to... There we go.
Danger, early 20, knocking on the door, like, back on it.
So they've closed both directions now. It was just eastbound that was closed, but now they closed both directions. So they said it's going to be a while, so I grabbed my chair, which I'm sitting in right now. Let me stand up here and kind of show you guys what I can see over here. There's the pickup truck that's involved, and I don't know if there's any other vehicles involved. Looks like they're pushing them on the E470 or something there, but they're turning them around. Am I a prisoner? No. I'm inside their perimeter, but no, I'm not a prisoner. My vehicle's outside the perimeter. I chose to get my chair and wait out the scene so I can get up there closer, hopefully, and get some photos, video, whatever. But there was over a dozen units here earlier, and of course there's still one up there on E470 up there. I think that's the one that's operating the drone, is up there. But on the other side there, oh, this thing's dropping down. Hang on, let me lock them in. On the other side there's nothing but a field on the other side where that drone's looking at. And I think that drone has FLIR capability for heat signatures, so it shouldn't actually be taking that long for them to look for a person out there in that field.
The information was given to us by Denver. Welfare check on a 12-year-old living in Jordan, 10975 East 96th Place, 10975 East 96th Place. Like, the father was texting the mother, stating he was going to go to his mother's.
I wish they'd let me up a little bit closer than this, where I could see something. But you guys know how it is. I really don't like being recorded all that much. So even if it is safe to be up there, they really don't want me up there. This is about as close as I can get at this point. Now we got vehicles trying to come through, looks like. They had it closed, so I don't know how this car is managing to get around unless it's a police car.
We weren't gonna stay on scene, but if they want us to, we can.
Drones on this side now. See if this is a police car. Oh, it's police. It's Commerce City. Drones over here on this side now. Checking the same area that they did earlier on foot. So they can cover a lot more area with the drone. That's their $35,000 drone, by the way, that they got up in the air. That is one expensive drone. If you guys watched the Brighton barbecue one, the guy was talking about it. I don't know how well you guys could hear it when he was talking about the drone. I didn't actually watch it. I mean, I was there in person, but I was recording it, so I don't know how well it picked up what he was saying about the drone. This is one of the sergeants for Commerce City. Yeah, JD. What are they being accused of? Starting or stealing a bottle of water? No, there was 15 shell casings over there. There was some shooting taking place. So this might have been a road rage type thing. I'm not sure of all the details, of course. But there was lots of shots fired, and they were alerting hospitals to watch for walk-ins for anybody shot. No, it wasn't just target practice. It definitely wasn't. Then they say this is a vehicle wreck, and I don't know if it's more than one vehicle yet or not, because I can't go down there. And of course, they're not going to tell me any information at this point. It's an open investigation. You know how it goes. The typical stuff. Probably looking at me going, look at him just sitting there in his chair. Right? I'm getting drone footage of me sitting in my chair watching them. You'd think he'd be able to scan a large area of the field with a FLIR pretty quickly with that. But apparently not. Maybe they want other footage too. But it's just right up there right now. Gives them an excuse to run the drone anyway. Uh, but yeah, it's just one of them slow nights. I knew something big was going on, so I headed down here. It's kind of funny when I got here that they're like, this time we want you to stand in the vehicles. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, we got some people loose and it's not secure here. I'm like, all right. It's just a shame that it's that I'm not able to go down there too. I should actually be able to. You know what I mean? They got the exit to the highway open still. I should be able to go down to that corner. But they really don't want me to. Oh, their drone's gonna land here, maybe. No, they're not landing it there. They are flying it right there.
I'll be clear from 120 and 831 and 61 traffic control for right.
I don't know. I don't even know how this got to be a Brighton scene.
Whenever they're done with the here.
This is the border of Brighton and Commerce City. Technically, the south side of the 120th here is probably Commerce City, and the north side's Brighton. So, how Brighton ended up with the investigation, I don't know. Maybe it's because they didn't have much going on. I'm not sure. Let's see here, let me check my older tweets now. About 2 o'clock, we had a shooting on 39th. And Aurora had a shooting on East Iliff about the same time, but it wasn't tweeted for about an hour after. Aurora had a crash at 38th and Tower Road about 2:16 a.m. 2 cars involved, one was on fire. Huh. Okay. And of course, I don't think, yeah, there ain't nothing about this from Brighton or Commerce City. Commerce City doesn't tweet. See what Stringer has. Nothing from Stringer. They're not even wanting footage. Let me look at the maps here. Let me see here. Brighton. Now let's see if yeah, this is definitely not Brighton. Let's try what it says about Commerce City here. Oh yeah, we are definitely in Commerce City. Brighton's all over this doing the investigation though. But the map shows that we are inside of Commerce City. It's a little checker pattern through here, but this is definitely Commerce City, like I thought.
Okay, we're getting one PK.
So the fact that Brighton is doing the investigation,
Okay.
I guess that could mean if Commerce City was involved and they shot at them, that they wouldn't be doing the investigation. But of course, since nothing's released, I couldn't tell you. All I know is Brighton's doing an investigation in Commerce City. I could go over and ask, I suppose. You guys want me to ask? Because Brighton's all over this. Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to make sure the bottom wouldn't fall off. Alright, I'll leave my chair here for a moment to go over here and ask this lady. And we got somebody right behind my Jeep with their four-ways on. Where'd she go? It's over here, I think.
How's it going?
All right, I had a question for you guys.
Yep.
Since Brighton's investigating it, does that mean Commerce City was involved with the shooting with the suspects?
No, there wasn't.
They weren't involved in the shooting.
But then why is Brighton investigating it?
Because they chased them down into our city. It originated in Brighton.
Okay.
So they chased them into our city, and we're only here to help them.
Ah,
They're investigating it.
I was wondering why.
Call, yeah.
Because it didn't make much sense for them to be investigating it. Other than, you know, that's why I'm asking.
Yep. They chased it down there.
Okay. That makes sense then. So, they're going to be investigating for a while though. But who were they shooting at? Do you know?
No, I don't actually. I was just told they were in pursuit of a car that was coming this way.
Huh.
So from my understanding, Brighton did not shoot at anybody. It was two people from a party
Well, I heard three.
or whatever. Brighton was not involved in the action. Hey, what are you doing? No, you're not going around. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's all right. I went well because everybody's been. No, but so go back down 120th, go west. That was light, that's west, but there's another light that is out a little bit. That's cheaper. Go back. Go down, you're going to go down to like 104. Take another left. And then
I missed
go
the whole
back
chase part on the radio from Brighton, I guess.
Yeah.
a little bit farther.
Chased them down E470 and then they got out from there.
You're going to wrap around
Yeah.
the whole block.
Yeah.
Okay? You're welcome.
I was
That's
napping
all right.
before.
You're good.
So I wake up and I start hearing this chatter, and it's like I figure out it's here, and it's like, okay, then they're looking for people. So, but yeah, that makes sense that they'd be here because they chased them here. Do you happen to know if there's more than one vehicle down there in this wreck?
No, it's just the one.
Just the one. So they lost control.
Sounds sounds like it. Yeah, suspects don't usually know how to drive at high rates of speed. They always put in the front now.
Well, when they're being chased,
Huh?
when they're being chased
Yeah.
and panicking, don't know what to do. So, it was also my understanding that the one that they took into custody that was here was underage.
I don't know how old they were. I don't know how old they were. All we did was just make sure that everyone got into custody. All the interviewing and stuff will be done by Brighton.
Right.
Just because we don't have any role in the investigation. We're just here in case things happen, or just to help block traffic off. Or when I got here, there was only 2 Brighton cops, so they needed more help.
Oh, there was more than 2, I'm sure. Well, it depends on when you got here early, I guess, earlier than me.
No, I was here like one of the first people here.
Right. So when I got here, there was like everywhere. Everybody was here. Adams County, state. You guys were already here too, of course. This is gonna be frustrating, everybody, because this is the main way to get to the airport.
Yeah, they had to take 104.
Yeah, or they can go up.
They go on E470 over there too.
Yeah, they can go up Buckley and get on the E470 and go around that way. But then they'd have to pay.
Yeah, best bet to go just over there to Chambers south of east.
Right. All right, I'm gonna go back to my chair where it's comfy till I can get close to the scene. They won't let me in there yet, of course. Thanks.
Yep.
So there we have it, guys. Yeah, he knew how to drive. So there we have it. It's a single vehicle accident. The truck up there that's lit up right now that Brighton chased here, which I wasn't aware of. So as I said, I was napping. I woke up and heard this chatter on the scanner, which I still had on. Fell asleep to it, basically listening to it for a little bit, for a little nap. I don't usually nap at this time. I'm usually wide awake at this time, or at least that time. But I took a nap, and so now we know why Brighton's here in Commerce City, and a little bit more information about it. So they wrecked their vehicle being chased by Brighton with a single vehicle accident, and then bailed out and ran. I originally heard 2 suspects, but then I was hearing 3 suspects. So one of the guys that they're looking for had a pink shirt on, and that's the one that they said was on camera over here. That the E470 guys that have cameras out here on the highway, like right out here, there's cameras out there. He said he's on camera. He's right between the off ramp and the highway. On I think he said the south side to begin with, but I guess it turned out to be the north side. That gave him time to run out of there, because they searched the south side first, and then they're like, it must be the other side, and then they're talking to him, and it's like, yeah, it's the north side. And then is it the west side or the east side? And they said west. And then they searched the west side, and they said, well, we still got this guy on camera. So the E470 guys screwed up on telling them where he was at, because they don't know which way the camera's facing, apparently, and where it's at exactly. So that's why they got the drone up now, is because it gave the guy time to run when he realized that they're searching the area where he's in. So he shouldn't be that far away. He really shouldn't be that far away, but he is armed. So thus they had me inside the perimeter for this because of that. But they had one guy run north, one guy run south, but they had caught one guy when I was here. So you got me. It's a little confusing. It's always confusing for them too, by the way. Figure out how many suspects, what they're wearing, because they had said the guy going north. There's one of the guys right there walking. The guy going north, they were saying that they had a black shirt on to begin with. So it went from black to pink after a bit when the E470 guy said he's on their camera between the ramp and the highway. And they said he's got a pink shirt on. Of course, I don't know how good their cameras are on the E470, but I'll bet you there's some really good ones, especially if it's on the off ramp over here for where it's got to get your license plates. Those are really good cameras because they got to be quick and they got to be crystal clear to get your plate to be able to charge you for your toll. So, what the hell? This guy's trying to go around. We've been getting idiots like this guy all night long, by the way. Instead of turning around, he wants to go around them. So he starts to go around and they have to stop people. So we've been getting a lot of those people. Of course, what do you expect at 4 a.m., right? I mean, at 2 a.m. it was bad enough. Half of them were probably buzzed from drinking. They were probably thinking it might be a DUI stop or something. So I've seen a few things happen here tonight already. But 2 cars across the roadway isn't a clue enough that the road's closed for some of these people, apparently. The officer that was over there, I think, just pulled out. I think he's that one over there in the front lead. He had his spotlight on. I don't know. No longer on the highway, and I don't see the drone up in the air anymore. Oh wait, I hear the drone. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It is in there still. So the guy operating it, there it is down here, obviously. Not on the highway. So they probably gave up on the guy out there in the field for now. This lady over here, though, stopping cars, she's been having fun trying to get them to turn around all night long. They did what? What'd they do to her car?
Clear expiration this month, 2018 Blue Jeans 20.
She said they did something to her car. I don't know what.
Thank you. Yeah, just rolled up. Copy 426.
No idea what they did to her car.
Okay, copy it. 426.
But I'm a little bit happier pulling out my chair and sitting down while waiting, because I was getting hard on my back standing here with my backpack on. which I don't even have everything in. But, hey, got most everything in there right now. I don't have my external mic attached at the moment, but it isn't that windy out here. So I don't think I actually needed it. Let's go to live chat. Oh yeah, I was missing something here. So the shooting happened somewhere. No, the shooting happened here. There's 15 casings over there. So apparently they shot at the police, but the police didn't shoot back. So that's a little bit of a detail that they should have been, telling people about.
Medic 11, Engine 11, injured party, 7661, Osage Street, on channel, Adams County, Osage. Medic 11, Engine 11, injured party, 7661, Osage Street, on channel, Adams County, Osage. Go ahead. Are you aware his keys are? Yeah, I talked to him before that. Can you let me know when he's got 2 POs? Yeah. Love to.
All right. Updated news guy. What's going on out here? Well, some police cars are gone. Looks like state's gone. So we got 2 Commerce City guys here. We got 3 Brighton over there, and the 4th Brighton up on the right with the work light, doing the vehicle.
Okay, I'll let him know.
So they have less vehicles here now. So I think the one that was running the drone might still be here. I don't know. Did the drone go down? I don't see it anymore again.
Yeah,
Nor do I hear it.
I think they were still out there working on the point. I completely didn't ignore. So you can clear it. Six 14 clear, task party. Let's go off OLN 12174 1173 12174 1173.
And Brighton doesn't usually
371 Canton Street on channel.
do chases. Oh, there's a drone. Drone operator still here somewhere. So I'm surprised that Brighton was even involved in a chase that went beyond a mile. But hey, middle of the night, nobody's in danger. They'll chase them for a bit, if there's no vehicles around. And it depends on what they were chasing him for. If it was a felony warrant or something, I don't know. Usually Brighton will only stay in a chase if there's a felony involved. You hear the cops yelling at the people behind me to turn around. They don't want to listen for nothing.
Copy, go ahead.
We got 2 cars across the road, completely across the road, and they don't want to turn around. Completely across the
Okay,
road,
about an hour.
and they don't want to turn around.
First Avenue, 5517 371 Avenue. How about unit number? Copy, is it across from this location? Copy, 432.
With the way they're flying that drone, they obviously have no idea where this guy might be. But since they got one of them, you know.
Copy, Benson, 432. Look on that call that's flashed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. When you go north on Buckley over here, that takes you to I-76, not to E470. But you can get to E470 from I-76 over there too. At some point. I don't remember where. Yeah, you could. You got on and headed back west on 76, take it to E470. Their 104th is a better option that they have going back to Chambers.
Yeah, because I really have been focused.
There might have only been 2 suspects with the pickup truck, but I guess you never know until they actually tell us, if they're gonna tell us.
How do you like the Valdez area, middle of Marina, 1015 of 1, 52, 148, Black River Round and 152. First is out of Commerce City, FTA on quarterly conduct on a 200 grams. Next one is out of Aurora, FTA.
It's pretty quiet in the room. Nobody has much to say.
You said she was protected times 4 or restrained times 4?
Protected.
I copy, thanks, ma'am. And in the photo, we can approach. Thank you.
Yeah, I can see the stars out here a little bit better. Not as much light pollution out here, I guess, compared to in Brighton. Got a nice, really nice evening too, or night, I should say. It is night.
We gotta close the stage.
You guys can't see the stars very well, but I'm pointing at Orion right now, which is kind of light polluted for the camera to pick up. Drone is right there above again. Oh, we got a stringer. We got a Denver shelter in place. What do we got going here? B-roll of scene, shelter in place is active. Unsure if witness interviews are possible, but we'll take them if people are available. And this is on South Quebec Street at, where is that? Is that Leetsdale? Yeah, south of Leetsdale. That's clear across town.
Okay, thank you.
Says it's only 16.39 miles. They're checking every field, I think.
95% sure it's clear, dry area, Valdez.
So we have the Denver shelter in place. Let's see what Twitter has on that one. Aurora. 1600 bucks. There's nothing on Twitter about it. Absolutely nothing about in Twitter about it. They're wanting B-roll of scene. Wonder how old that is. Jesus. How many hours ago? If I go back further, maybe it's there. Drone's almost overhead me.
Just an advice, it's gonna be just drive past on the yard too. You're welcome, somebody.
I'm going back, and I'm not finding it. Jesus, didn't have to go very far back to get 12 hours back. 11 hours. My Twitter hasn't been getting feeds. 8 hours, 9 hours, 6 hours, 4 hours. It's been a slow night. 2 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour. Nothing on Twitter about the shelter in place from Denver, which is unusual. So either it'll pop up on Twitter or it won't pretty soon. There, drones coming into view again. There it is. Their drone operators having a blast, I guess. He's getting a little wobbly with that drone. Gonna land to change his batteries. Yeah, he's dropping it down. Landed. Oh man. Marcus McIntyre, how you doing? This isn't a stringer, but there was one that came up. Which part of Inglewood? Am I missing part of the conversation or something? No, I'm not gonna drive down to do a stringer down in southeast Denver at Leetsdale in Quebec. That's a good drive down. I'm invested in this one with more than 2 hours being here. Closer to 3 hours. Sun will be coming up before too long. That's when they'd find the guy probably. Sun comes up and they'll see him. The guy has had more than enough opportunity to get out of the area, even on foot though. You know what gets me is they got this whole road here closed and the accident isn't even on the road. I mean, considering it's up there on the side, they shouldn't have to close down the whole damn road. They should be able to clear that intersection of vehicles and have them on the side of the road and do their investigation right off the bat to get this road back open again. You know, if they had access to a helicopter, they would have had it out here. But they don't. Something tells me they're going to keep me down here for as long as possible. They got the ramp for E470 open for people to turn onto it. So that's kind of odd that they would have this section closed when they're allowing people on the ramp that's going right next to their investigation. What am I hitting? Alright. I could drag this out for hours, I'll bet. Nothing like some good old overtime, right? I don't even think anybody's really been notified that this road has been closed. Let's take a look at that and see. So I do have state patrols on here. Well, Department of Transportation. I-25 northbound right lane closed due to police activity at exit 64. Lascar Road. See, they got CDOT on here, so let's see if CDOT would list this. They got 225. That's from 4 hours ago. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Let's see here. Switch to home. Oops. Yeah, nothing new. I got signal out here, so it isn't like I'm not getting anything. How am I making this thing beep at me? They're repositioning their cars again. I don't know what the deal is, why they're repositioning.
Yeah, if you go straight back to them.
We're back to cars not going anywhere. They're finally turning around. See, they got the intersection open down there. You can get off E470 and you can head eastbound. You can come westbound and get on E470. But I'm stuck in this middle section here with them, where they don't want me down there, where I could be on the side that's open and see better. So I don't know how to explain that. Other than they'll say, well, we don't want you walking through our scene. There ain't no reason for this section to be closed. Oh, stand up for a little bit. See how they're doing on their investigation. Yeah, standing there. Putting new batteries in the drone or putting the drone away, one of the two. I think that's the case for it, but I'm not sure. My chair. I still need to mess with the bottom of this thing to keep it from twirling. But as you can see, they do have some newer housing over there. That's where they thought the one guy had ran. They actually had a car over that way. All that lighting there is pretty much E470. That's the close lighting. And the light down there, that's the light under the bridge at Buckley. And E470, there's a road that goes right there. Oops, swaying a little bit, sorry. But they could have made it to that road by walking and went up Buckley. They actually said somebody in a black shirt was running up Buckley at one point. But apparently it wasn't them. The way these bushes over here sit, the guy could have been sitting right behind them the whole damn time, and he'd never know it. Literally bush piles out here. They could be sitting behind, and they could be right here on this spot the whole time. They both ran this way though, to begin with. And one split, went north, one went south. So So the story of one or two or three still hasn't been confirmed. Two for sure. Lots of traffic coming this way still. You'd think they'd just go down to Buckley there and close it there instead of making people turn around here. Or at least move it a little bit closer, which give them a little bit of space in this driveway to turn around at. You know what I mean? Like if they were blocking it from here, I'd give them this huge driveway they could turn around in, especially for them truckers. I think Mirage is on the way back. Or is this two Mirage trucks? Really? Two Mirage trucks? They only need one. They literally only need one. It's only one vehicle. No, it's not competition. They're from the same company. They were here earlier and they sent them away. And they said they'd let them know. They'd let them know when to come back. So I didn't hear anything on the radio about that. Radio's been actually pretty damn quiet about things. Probably because they know I'm listening. I'm going up to look at the vehicle now. I don't know if it's easier to get it from this driveway area or what, but I guess we're gonna figure it out here in a moment. They need to get this road back open. Starting to see signs of the sun coming up. Getting a little bit lighter on the east. We got the hood down now. they had their way, they'd have this whole scene cleaned up before they'd let me down there. Which might be exactly what they plan on. What'd you miss? Absolutely nothing, zombie. It's been a slow scene the entire time. I can't get in to get video yet. At least good video. If it gets too light out, I might get good video. Which might be bad for them, right? Therefore, they got to get it cleaned up before the sun comes up. She took off her vest. What's up with that? Where's the safety? Of course, the investigators had to greet me by my full name, by the way, when they came up on the scene. I can't just say my first name. I can't even say my channel name. They got to greet me by my full name. I don't know if that's a intimidation thing or what, why they want to do that. Don't really matter, I guess, at all. Everybody knows what my name is. Alright, let's see what these trucks are gonna do. It's gonna turn around and come around for the hill, I guess. As long as he doesn't hit me. He's going forward up here. they're going to allow him to remove the vehicle, that means their investigation is pretty much over with. They're cleaning it up. They ain't gonna let me get photos unless I just walk over there. I got a car moving fast coming up. They slowed down. They're turning around. Yeah, they're gonna load it up. First name goes, last name writer. Yeah. Yeah, they're moving their lights. They're definitely done investigating. That doesn't mean they're going to tell me I can go over there yet. Matter of fact, if they had their way, I'd never go over there. Right? They don't even have the vehicle lit up anymore. So the question is do I walk over that ways now that they're done? Or not? Pick up my backpack, throw it on my back, set my chair to the side over here. Out of the roadway. And walk on the other side of the street here. Gave him the slip. We'll walk along this road over here on this side. Got all their equipment there. They're facing away from me. I'll go to this side. How'd they get up there anyway? Did they take the road up there, or what'd they do? That's the question. Hi. Yeah. That's always the question. How they got up there. This one's not all the way down. Alright. More than likely a stolen truck, by the way. Be a good guess that it's a stolen truck. I'll have to figure out how they got up there here shortly. If they went up the side of this hill somewhere or something. Because they came off of E470 here. They said they chased them on E470. Drag it out? They don't even have it up on the bed yet. Must be a fence there that they're getting over. They're still dragging it instead of putting it on the bed. Must be far enough now. Over everything. Get it up on the bed. Police are going to hook up their lighting to their vehicle and pull it out of there. So there is a house up here. Oops, sorry. There's a house right there. That's interesting. I didn't know it was there. Yep, they're hooking up their trailer to get it out of there. Is that a Chevy pickup? I think I'm fully zoomed. Oh, not all the way. Yeah, it's as fully zoomed as I can get. It's like that rear wheel's screwed up. Maybe. Look like the dog catcher truck. These guys are just standing out here on the road doing nothing with their equipment. Let's see here. What can I see from this side? Alright, did they go up the hill right there? Thinking they might have. They tried going four-wheeling up that hill. Ended up at the top of it. Good morning, Joe Cole. I'm thinking that's how they might have got up there. I can't confirm it from here though. What happened? Brighton chased that pickup truck, at least 2 suspects in it, down E470 down to this point. And suspects got out and ran.
Alright, open up traffic, so watch your back.
Yeah. Hey, can you tell me if they fired at Brighton, or
What's that?
did they fire at Brighton?
I have no idea.
'Cause I heard 15 shell casings.
I was
So
home sleeping in my bed and got called and said a vehicle, did a bunch of stuff, come out and look at it, and that pretty much ends
Yeah.
my knowledge. I don't know.
yeah. So I know they were armed. So
Yeah,
But-
I have no idea.
you have no idea. Huh? So they're not going to tell me anything. Let's put it that way. They're opening up traffic. See, I knew it. I knew that they were going to be pretty much done. They didn't want to tell me that I can come down here. I took the risk and came down anyway. They're not too upset about it, obviously. These guys are standing out here with their suitcases. They are going to opening it up for traffic. They are done with their investigation. So they're going to be bringing that car over and loading it up with their gear, and they'll be out of here. As you can see, it's getting light out. Get back over here to my chair and pack up my chair. They pretty much got the road open and the scene closed, are gone now. See, if I hadn't gone down there when I did, I'd never gotten a shot. Everything would have been gone by the time I would have been told anything. So one vehicle, and that guy, he's just gonna turn around. He's like, I'm out of here. Jeez, nothing like saying I don't want to be near a cop than doing that, right? Oh God. Grab my chair. And look at that. See that? Gone. There's their truck with the lights. There's them. They're gone. That car didn't have to turn around for nothing. It would have been gone here in seconds. And their scene is now empty. So the one suspect apparently got away. traffic's coming through like crazy. So I didn't hear them catch about anything about catching the other suspect. So I think he got away for the time being. And they won't give me any information, any more information on any of the other stuff. All right, let me get loaded up, back up here. I'll repack up my chair later. I'll just throw it in the back, put it in its bag later on. There we go. All right, get you guys here for a moment.
Sorry about that.
Alright, that there. That there. Sit down in here. Fold up the little legs on the bottom of this monopod. There we go. Alright guys, just like that, the scene is empty. Nothing more to see. So if I hadn't walked up when I did, I would have got nothing. And they wouldn't have cared. Anyways guys, well, he would know if there were shots fired. He was just investigating it. When I hear 15 shell casings up there, you know, he would have known that shots were fired at some point. So he just ain't gonna say. Anyways guys, thanks for joining me, and we shall catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna head home and see what other good stuff we'll get to record later on down the road, I guess. But thanks for joining me. We shall catch you guys later.